Okay, good afternoon. So welcome back to geography class. And today
Good afternoon.
we want to start a new lesson. Okay, that's the sixth one for us. Uh, Minerals and energy resources. Minerals and energy
Yes,
resources.
sir.
Okay, the same chapter you already studied in class 8. Remember that, the first chapter, geography first chapter. Okay, minerals and energy resources. Okay, so some details are there you have to explain earlier this year. That's the only difference. Almost all the things are the same. Okay, clear or not? The
Your
background.
voice is low.
Hello.
Your voice is low.
Okay, that's maximum voice I kept here. Hello, can you hear me now? Hello. Is it okay now? Okay. So that's it. Okay, so minerals and energy resources. Okay. So tell me, Mr. Adil, what are minerals?
Mineral,
Yeah.
the things that get from the nature
Ah,
and that are useful for human beings.
of course. The things that present in the nature and it is useful for the human beings. I accepted that. Okay. Then what are resources? What are resources? Prajot Krishna,
Yes, sir.
tell me. What are resources?
Anything available from the environment that is,
That have some value and utility, right?
yes,
Value,
sir.
utility. That's the word. Okay, it's important word. Okay. Value and utility. Okay. So listen, number of students. Their cameras are off. I already told you to turn on the cameras. If you are facing a technical issues, please inform me or else keep the cameras on. Okay, that's right. Okay, so in this chapter, we are going to discuss about what are the different types of minerals that present in the country, in our country, right? So, what is the name of our textbook? Hmm? Lolita, an idea? What is the name of our textbook?
World
Lolita.
Library India.
Yes, sir.
Huh? What is the name of our textbook? Geography textbook.
So chapter name only.
No, no, no. I am asking the name of the textbook.
Contemporary India.
Ah, okay. Lolita Savio Hendricks. Okay, contemporary India part 2, right? So we are discussing the minerals that present in our country, India, right? Clear or not? Okay. And the energy resources. Energy resources. Clear. So you studied about the different energy resources. Okay. So conventional sources of energy, non-conventional sources of energy, right? Clear or not? So it's an era of a particular type of revolution in the field of utilization of energy. Clear or not? Nowadays we are reading number of news that are related with electric vehicles, right? Yes or no? Electric vehicles, right? So you're thinking uh, we need a change basically. Okay, thinking about a change basically. Okay, so almost all the countries they started new research programs to find out new sources of energy, new sources of energy. Okay, today instead of petrol or diesel vehicles, we have started using what electric vehicles, right? Yes or no? The number of advertisements we are able to find in the newspapers. The day before yesterday, one company termed as the Ola. Okay, heard about that? They started booking for their new scooter. Okay, new range of scooters. Okay, clear. And Amazon, they are also started producing such kind of vehicles. Clear. And a great online trader, Alibaba. Okay, from China. Clear. They are also producing these vehicles and distributing all over the world. Okay, so it's a period of a revolution basically. So first of all, in this chapter, we are going to discuss about different types of minerals that are present in our country and what are the techniques we are using to extract that minerals. Okay, and what are the utility of those minerals. Okay, clear or not? And economical importance of such minerals, right? At the same time, sources of energy, conventional and non-conventional, conventional energy and non-conventional, renewable and non-renewable, right? Okay, is that clear or not? So we are going to start with the first question. What is that? What are minerals? What are minerals? Clear. No need to write anything now. I will tell you. Okay. So minerals are naturally occurring substances Okay, that's present in the nature. Okay, it is not human made. It is naturally occurring substances having a definite chemical composition. Clear? Chemical composition. Okay, so you know that different minerals in chemistry we even studied about that, right? Okay, different chemical names are there for the minerals, right? Hmm? Tell me, NaCl. What is that? NaCl.
Sodium.
Soda.
Sodium
Sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride.
Sodium.
Sodium chloride. Yeah, fine. Okay, Melvin Martin. Sodium chloride. All right. What is the common name for that product?
Baking soda.
That baking soda.
Baking soda.
Really?
Common salt.
Common salt. Yeah, that's it. Okay. The common name for anything is just common salt, right? Table salt, right or not? Okay. Your knowledge in chemistry is fantastic. Okay, appreciating that. So listen, number of cameras are again off. Come on fast, turn on that. Okay, so that's it. So a different chemical composition is there for the different minerals there. Okay. At the same time, physical characteristics. Okay, its form. Maybe some minerals are there in crystal form. Clear? Crystal. Clear or not? Okay. So physical characteristics are there for the minerals, and the chemical composition is
We
different
should
for
write
one mineral to another. Okay, I will tell you. I'll tell you. Wait, IDD. Okay. So it is homogeneous, naturally occurring substances with a definable internal structure. Okay. I might studied in the chemistry there. So it's bond. Okay. So different types of bonds are there. Okay. For the chemicals there. For basically the minerals there. Okay. Heard about that? Covalent bond. Any idea? No. You will study that in chemistry there. Okay. So for simple understanding, okay. So please note down now the meaning of the term what are or minerals. The question is what are minerals? It's a 1 mark answer. Okay, natural occurring substances having a definite chemical composition and physical characteristics. Homogeneous, natural occurring substance with a definable internal structure. Internal structure will be there for it. Okay.
Sir,
This
we
is the
should
answer
write
for
this,
this
right?
question. Yeah, write down now first. Okay. Make sure you're writing all the points, don't miss it. Okay, so that's it. So write down. So the minerals are present in the form of ores, deposits, and rocks. Okay, rocks are made up of minerals. Clear? Almost all the rocks are made up of different minerals. Example for that, iron, bauxite, calcium, copper. Okay. So bauxite is the ore for what? Aluminium. Aluminium, right? Bauxite for aluminium. Aluminium's or it is bauxite. Okay, calcium. Okay, if you are unable to write, please at least take a screenshot and later you can write it. Okay, first. Okay, I will give time for you people to write. So moving forward. Okay, next one important topic for us, it is the classification of minerals. How can we classify minerals? That is there in your textbook also, please mark that. Minerals can be classified broadly into 3: non-metallic minerals, metallic minerals, and fuel minerals or energy minerals, right? Okay, metallic, non-metallic, energy minerals or fuel minerals. Okay, so what do you mean non-metallic minerals? The minerals don't have the property of a metal. Clear? What are the properties of a metal? Meghna Pradeep, Arjun, Lolita Lorraine, Nas, Parveen, Haya Abid, Hadi Amin, Adil Mohammed, John Samuel, Aman Shakir, Rosebi, Surya, Vishnu Bibi, Mohammed Amin, John Samuel, Afsana, Hadi Amin. Turn on your cameras. Okay, fine. Tell me. First. What is that, Ashik?
Magnetic effect.
Magnetic one. Okay, not exactly. That is only ferrous. Okay. Iron and some other metals. What is the property of a metal? It will conduct heat, right? Allow heat to pass through.
Ductile.
It will allow, it is ductile and it is malleable. Okay. And at the same time, it will allow electricity to pass through, right? It will pass electricity. It will helpful to pass heat, okay, malleable, ductile, like that various properties are there for the metals there, right? Yes or no? Malleability and ductility means what again? We can prepare sheets with that. We can prepare thread with that. Okay, ropes. Clear or not? That's what malleability and ductility, right? They're clear or not? All these things you studied in chemistry in the junior classes, I think so. Okay, so those are metals. Okay, metallic minerals. Metallic minerals. So non-metallic mineral in the sense there is no such a property. It will not conduct electricity. Clear or not? Understand? Okay, so basic feature, it will not conduct electricity, or sometimes heat might pass but not electricity. Okay, so you can see non-metallic minerals, example mica, salt, graphite are example for non-metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals. Okay, so metallic minerals, I already told you that what are metallic minerals. Okay, can I give some example for metallic minerals? Metals. Iron, gold, copper, silver, platinum, cobalt, nickel, then don't say adamantium or something like that. Okay,
Mercury,
what is adamantium? Those who are watching X-Men series movies, they know what is adamantium. Okay, let it be. Okay, come on, leave that. So what is Aditya?
Mercury,
Mercury. Okay, liquid one.
Copper.
Copper, should be correct. Bronze, these are example for what? Metals, right? Okay, fine. Come back. So next one, fuel minerals. Fuel minerals. The minerals we are able to use as fuel. What are they? Coal, petroleum. Okay, diesel, kerosene. Okay, kerosene and petrol. Okay, gasoline. These are example for what? Energy minerals. Energy minerals or fuel minerals we are able to use as fuel. Okay, okay, clear. Again, division is there in the metallic mineral, ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous and non-ferrous. Please draw this flow chart. Ferrous and non-ferrous. Okay, ferrous minerals example iron, manganese, nickel, cobalt. Okay, ferrous minerals. Okay, magnetism. Okay, it will attract towards magnets. All right, yes or no? Ferrous, Fe.
yes, sir.
Okay. Next one, non-ferrous. Example bauxite, copper, lead, etc. Okay, that is non-ferrous minerals. So please draw this flow chart or just mark that in your textbook. Mark. Okay, so this flow chart is important. So, pardon? Okay, next one, mode of occurrence. Where are the minerals found? Where are the minerals found? Okay, I already told you that all these minerals are present in the rocks there. But its quantity and quality, it is different. Clear or not? Related with the climate of one region, related with the geographical condition of one region, the availability of the minerals are different. Clear? Or the presence of the minerals in the rocks also different. Example, you can see minerals are usually found in ores and therefore are extracted from it. Okay, ores in the sense I already told you that the minerals that mix with the other materials. We want to purify it. Clear or not? We have to separate that metal or the mineral from that ore. Okay, so write down. Minerals are usually found in ores that and therefore are extracted from it. Ore refers to an accumulation, a collection of any mineral mixed with the other elements or other materials. Okay, that is an ore. They occur in rocks. Clear? Okay, so all the minerals are present in the rocks there. Okay, it is just a representation here you can see. Okay, what is that, Adidev? playing cards there.
Right, this question, right?
Yeah, of course. Prajot. Count first. Okay, so this is basically related with the presence of minerals in igneous and metamorphic rocks, right? Okay, so already you wrote a question there. Occurrence of minerals. Okay, where are the minerals found? So here we are discussing about the minerals that we are able to find from igneous and metamorphic rocks. Okay, igneous and metamorphic rocks. So the presence of these minerals basically in these rocks, the cracks, okay, or cervix, or faults, or joints of rock strata. In that regions, we are able, or that areas, we are able to find these minerals. Okay, so smaller quantity of the mineral that present in the igneous and metamorphic rocks are called the veins. Okay, clear. With this larger quantity, it is termed as lodes. Okay, lots. Okay, so what are the basic metals and minerals that are present in the igneous and metamorphic rocks? It is the tin, copper, zinc, lead, etc. Clear? Basically, these minerals and metals are obtained from igneous and metamorphic rocks like veins and lodes. Okay, small quantities there, and at the same time, we are able to find the large quantity of the same rock. I mean, same mineral. Okay, clear? Any doubt? So social science, you know, that's a combination of almost all the subjects, right? Yes or no? Maths is there for us. Chemistry is there for us. Physics is there for us. Okay, almost all the subjects are there. Okay, so please write down these points there, and it is important for the examination. I told you 2 1 mark answers are there in the area, lodes and veins. Okay, next it is sedimentary rocks. Presence of minerals in the sedimentary rocks. Okay, sedimentary rocks means that you know that it is a combination of different types of rocks there, right? Igneous rocks are present in the sedimentary rock. Okay, or metamorphic rocks are present there. Okay, and sedimentary rocks again will undergo for the metamorphism, and it will change. Okay, like that various things we studied already related with the rock cycle. Rock cycle. Okay, so in the sedimentary rocks, minerals occur in the form of beds and layers. Beds and layers. Okay, so in this picture you can see that it is almost like a bed. Okay, okay, thick layer is there, right? Very thick, it is too thick. Okay, so thick layers are there, constitute of different minerals. Okay, so the color combination you can observe here. Okay, different colors are there, so that says that it is a sedimentary rock. Okay, or sedimentary strata it is, right? Different colors are there, not a single color. So in different period, okay, these type of particular rocks are deposited in this region. Okay, that create the changes, or the makes the changes in the colors or the presence of minerals in this strata. Okay, clear. Here another picture. So gorgeous. Okay, because of the movement of river. Okay, this might happen. Okay, river and the deposition of these sediments in the river bank. Okay, clear. So larger occurrence of minerals in the sedimentary rock is termed as beds. Okay, and the smaller occurrence of minerals in the sedimentary rock called as layers. Okay, so again 1 mark answer. Okay, beds and layers. Beds and layers. Larger occurrence and smaller occurrence. Beds larger, layers smaller. Okay, if you're observing this Tamil movies song sequence, okay, basically heroes and heroines will go for this kind of regions there, right? Okay, scenic beauty is there. So basically, it is the best. Okay, these movies and these song sequences are best to learn geographical features. Clear? Understand? So if you are observing this kind of things in the movie, what we can say, the song sequence. Anyone? Nobody, right? Okay, you people are intellectuals there, right? No relation with such kind of things there. Okay, anyway, fantastic. So next one. So these minerals that present in the sedimentary rocks formed as a result of deposition. Okay, weathering, transportation. Finally, it is what? Deposition, right? Yes or no? Studied or not? No idea. Studied in class 6. What is that? Ah, now many cameras are off. I stopped the screen sharing. Please turn on the cameras, all of you. Okay, so weathering of the rock particles, right? And the rivers will carry that transportation. And when the river almost reach to the ocean or closer to the ocean, what will happen? In the river mouth, the rivers will deposit these things there. Or else, related to the flood, it will deposit all these particles in the banks of the river. Clear? Both the sides of the river. Clear? Alluvium deposits, right? Yes or no? Alluvium, silt, sand, clay. No idea about all these things. Okay, I want to teach all these things again. Right? Do you know or not? No idea about weathering, no idea about transpiration, and no idea about the deposition. Okay, I will explain that again. Okay, so basically the sedimentary rocks are formed due to what? Deposition. Okay, so example a mountain. Okay, mountain. What will happen there? Number of rocks are there in this area, right? In a mountainous region, there, right? Okay, with the movement of water or flow of water, the water will break. What you can say? These stones there. Okay, it's called to be weathering. Okay, the big stones will or rocks particles will break into pieces. That is termed as weathering. And these rivers will carry this. Sediments, okay, rock sediments into different areas, okay, related with the flow of the river. Okay, it will move along with the course of the river, and the river will deposit these sediments in the banks of the river related with what? Flood. Okay, flood. Clear? And it is called to be deposition. Clear? Now it is okay or not? Okay, fine. So sedimentary rocks are formed due to what? Deposition and accumulation and the concentration in horizontal strata. Okay, you can see the horizontal strata. One layer is parallel to the another one, right? See, one layer is parallel to the another layer. Let's observe here. Okay, so the major metal or mineral that present in the sedimentary rocks, they are gypsum, potash salt, and sodium salt. Okay, and the potash salt is basically formed due to the result of evaporation. Okay, so write down. Come on fast, all of you. Completed, Prajot? Okay. Okay.
Characteristics.
Okay, definitely physical characteristics. Correct. Okay. Rosabi, tell me about the rock cycle. Fia, Rizwan, Aditya, Adedi, Aman, Shakir, Vishnu, Afsana, Meghna, turn on the camera. Rosta, come on, tell me. Rosabi.
There are three types of rock materials: sedimentary, metamorphic. The igneous is made from the molten lava, from the sedimentary anodic. So can you hear me?
Yeah, tell me.
Then some examples of metamorphic rocks are granite. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, answer is done. Okay, and Mr. Aditya, tell me about occurrence of minerals.
They are found as ores
Uh,
in,
ores?
in the from the mantle. It comes
What comes from the mantle?
the molten,
Molten lava, okay.
and it cools down
Solidifies.
and turns. Then it will it is found in depositions.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so the occurrence of the minerals means you can say that it is the form of ores, right? Deposition and what? Rocks. Clear? Ores, deposition, and what? Rocks. Clear? And what are the classification of minerals? How can we classify the minerals, Arjun?
Metallic, non-metallic, and energy mineral.
Metallic minerals, non-metallic minerals, and energy minerals. Okay. Now, what is the subdivision of metallic mineral, Fia Harris?
Ferrous and non-ferrous.
Ferrous and non-ferrous. Okay. So, what is vein, Vishnupriya?
Large occurrence of
Vein.
igneous.
Vein, vein.
Large.
One more time.
Smaller occurrence. Smaller
That's
occurrence of
Ah.
sedimentary and igneous.
Sedimentary or metamorphic? Metamorphic.
No, igneous and metamorphic rock.
Igneous and metamorphic. Smaller occurrence of minerals in the igneous and metamorphic rocks are termed as what? Veins. What is or what are lodes and Steve? And Steve,
Sir,
tell me.
question.
Lodes.
Notes. Larger occurrence.
Larger occurrence of what?
Igneous.
Larger occurrence of igneous rock. Larger occurrence of
Metamorphic rocks.
metamorphic rocks. Fantastic. Larger occurrence of dash. Rajat Krishna,
Minerals.
minerals in metamorphic and igneous rocks. Correct. Okay. So what about the beds and layers, Badra? What is beds and layers?
A larger occurrence of sedimentary rocks are called beds.
Larger occurrence of minerals in the sedimentary rock. Right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
And layers are smaller occurrence of minerals in sedimentary rocks.
Okay, fantastic. So the things are clear, I think so, right? Yes or no? Any doubts are there? What, Ashik?
No, sir.
No, sir.